And then there is another one.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all? How y'all doing this evening? All right, this one's a little bit different. I just want to speak out on this. As we come around the football season, I might be dibbling and dabbling in a little bit of the sports talk. Might be giving what I think a little Monday morning quarterbacking. It is what it is. I am a Giants fan, but I wanted to take a look. So this story stuck out to me, but I wanted to take a look at it real quick. So yeah, I am biased. SAQUON Barkley, running back for the Giants, great guy. Had a bad injury a couple years ago, came back, bounced back, and I just don't agree. There's a couple other running backs I'll touch on, but I just don't agree with the Giants are doing with him right now. All right, that being said, what I say doesn't matter because the Giants not going to take my advice, but let's touch on it. Josh Jacobs, SAQUON Barkley, and also Tony Pollard were three running backs that brought on a big conversation. Like, are running backs really undervalued in today's market in the NFL? They may be just a little bit undervalued because the average running back has, I think, maybe a little bit more longevity. Maybe not the average running back. Maybe these top tier running backs are going to have a little bit more longevity along with Derrick Henry. They're going to have a little bit more than the average running back, And when talent comes like that once in a generation, once in a lifetime, or once in a draft, and you happen to snag them up, you kind of got to know what you signed up for. SAQUON Barkley, injury and all, I as a Giants fan didn't even think he would come back. But he did, and they had a great season. Let's check it out. So last season, Giants were 8-4-1, making the playoffs for the second time in like the last 10 or 11 years, and they actually won the first wild card game, and then moved on to the next round, in which they lost. But this is the best because they made it. I think they made the playoffs in 2016 and lost. All right. And there hadn't been anything since that Super Bowl championship in like 2011. You know what I'm saying? So it had been a nice stretch before a win. But, and SAQUON Barkley is a huge part of that. Him and Daniel Jones last year came into a great tandem in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Because Jones now became a ran more, so he was now more of a run threat. Then you have SAQUON Barkley, who can catch, run, and pass out of the backfield. So there's so many options, so many things that could be done. Anyway, let's keep going. So like I said, Tony Pollard was the third running back, but he got signed today. They were not able to work out a long-term deal. SAQUON Barkley can, I believe, still sign the franchise tag for a little bit over $10 million for the year and work towards a new contract, or he can sign and ask for a trade. He can request a trade. So there's still a couple of options SAQUON could do. I hope as a Giants fan, I hope he doesn't request a trade, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, still can't reach a deadline. So deadline was actually today. I forget what time specifically, but the deadline has gone and passed. I just want to touch up on this. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I do have a couple things that I wanted to touch on. Damn, I got like an eyelash in my eye. My bad. As I close, 4 p.m. I think was the deadline. Yeah. By the deadline. So yeah, he can get the $10.1 million with the franchise tag, and or I think he can still request a trade. Now this was a big thing. SAQUON Barkley tweeted out, "It is what it is." Man, I mean, do I agree with athletes going to social media? Yes. Have your voice, man. Say your voice, as long as it don't fuck up the bag. As long as it don't mess up your bag, brother, say whatever you got to say. So, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple other running backs, and this is going to come back to what I said about the running backs being undervalued in today's game. Now, the average, here, let's check up average running back in NFL. Average running back span in NFL. And then let's put 2022, just so everything is. The average career of an NFL running back is currently 2.57 years. Come on, you got guys. These guys are running for more than 2.5 years. You know, SAQUON Barkley's been in the league at least 4 years now, maybe even more. He had a good 2 years, I think. Then he got hurt for one, then last year. So he's at least 4 years. You know what I'm saying? That's more than 2.5. Derrick Henry, more than 2.5 years. Josh Jacobs, more than 2.5 years. Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? So these type of talents you have to pay at a high level. It just is what it is. Let's see what some NFL talent had to say. Derrick Henry, at this point, just take the running back position out of the game. Then the ones that want to be great and work as hard as they can to give their all to an organization just seems like it don't even matter. I'm with every running back that's fighting to get what they deserve. Deservingly. You feel me? If you going to put in the work to be great, like I said, 2.5 years, all right, I get it. But the guys that run and put in work, I'm talking about 10 years, like 7 years, even 7 years for a running back? For a running back, bro? In the NFL? Bro, come on. Oh, shit. Sorry. Jonathan Taylor, if you're good enough, they'll find you. If you work hard enough, you'll succeed. If you succeed, you boost the organization, and then doesn't matter. You're a running back. You know what I'm saying? You're undervalued in today's game. Jonathan Taylor brought so much attention to the Colts with his run I think it was the year before last year. He brought so much more attention to the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Austin Eckler. This is the kind of trash that has artificially devalued one of the most important positions in the game. Everyone knows it's tough to win without a top running back, and yet they act like we are discardable widgets. I support any running back doing whatever it takes to get his bag. Of course. Austin Eckler, another one. Like, these are not average running backs. These guys put in most of the carries during the season, and they play for at least 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5+ years. Some of them 8 years. You know what I'm saying? At the running back position. We're not talking about quarterbacks that are protected. We're not talking about wide receivers that are protected. At this point in the game, the wide receiver and the quarterback are the two most protected because they want value to the game, and they know everybody wants to see scoring. You know what I'm saying? DBs and linebackers can't do anything at this point in the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different story. Running backs, you know what I'm saying? Look at all the top teams. They always have a top running back. You can't make the playoffs without a top, I would say, 8 running back. Top 8 running backs in the league. You're not making the league unless you are a wild card. Let's continue. I don't want to make this one too long. Christian McCaffrey. This is criminal. 3 of the best players in the entire league, regardless of position. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was referring to Tony Pollard, Saquon, and Josh Jacobs. Najee Harris. I agree with my running back brothers around the NFL. History will show that you need running backs to win. We set the tone every game and run through. Yeah, I think he meant through walls for our team and lead in many ways. This notion that we deserve less is a joke. Yeah, this game, at this point in the game, the top, there's 32 teams. So I would say even top 10, top 32. I'd even say the top 13, 14. Those top running backs, they need to be paid according to what they really continue to contribute to the game. Because if you start the game off with a hard running game, it opens up the pass game. You take away the run. If the defense could take away the running game and make the offense one-dimensional, it's a wrap, bro. So they do need to be valued, especially when these are you know what I'm saying? And I'll end it with SAQUON Barkley saying it is what it is. The Giants aren't valuing him. I hope the Giants, you know what I'm saying, could work it out with him. He does need to be valued. This man came back from a big injury. I'm not saying yes, it's more liability on him, but this man is a top. You feel me? Thoroughbred fucking play in the stable, whatever you want to call it. Like, he is top. And certain injuries happen to certain players throughout their career. And I understand that the running back, you're more susceptible to it. But I just think that they need to be valued for what they actually give into the game. Like, for real. But on that, my headphones just died, so I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all think the running backs need to be valued a little bit more? Y'all think the game is a lot different when you make it when the defense can make it one-dimensional? That the teams that make the playoffs usually do have a good run game along to complement the passing game, because it is a passing league. Everybody knows that. But or do you think it is a passing league, and the running back, the longevity has been proven that not a lot of them are gonna stand the test of time, and you got to kind of pay them while they're hot, and as they start fading off, and like I said, Saquon's been in the league I think going on at least his 5th year. He might be on the downside of that hill, and that's what the Giants are preparing for, along with all these other teams with all these other running backs. Like I said, Tony Pollard still has to work out a deal, and Josh Jacobs did not reach an agreement with the Raiders. So y'all let me know. That's all I gotta say on it. Like I said, I got no audio here, but y'all be safe, y'all stay blessed, y'all be amazing, and until the next one, I'm out.